Beauty industry gone wild. Stylists and clients putting hands on one another. Let's get into the clips.
Did y'all see that post with a client who maced her hairstylist because she didn't like how the braids came out? Yes, you heard correctly. Apparently, this Detroit hairstylist did her client's hair and she didn't wait until the end to say that she didn't like how the hair came out. She was given the option to take it out or come the next day and have it redone, but the client didn't want to pay. That was the issue. So the client, she starts walking to her car and the hairstylist is following behind her. The client saying, "Oh, get away from my car, don't come near my car." And the hairstylist takes out her phone like she's about to start recording her, like, "Are you serious?" So the client, she then takes out what looks like a mace in her hand and she sprays it in the hairstylist's face and say, "Oh, don't come near my car, stop playing with me, stop playing with me." She literally then proceeded to follow the hairstylist and spray her even more in her eyes and saying, "Oh, that's what you get, stop playing with me, stop playing with me. You're lucky I didn't pew pew you're behind." And all that over hair? Over hair? In any profession that you're in, whether you're a hair salonist, whether you're a nurse, whatever it is, please do not put your life on the line for people. In a situation like that, the most I would probably do is call the police. That's it. But I'm not going to put my life in the way because someone else didn't pay. Yes, it's a disservice. Yes, I didn't get paid for my services, but I have my life. For me, I'm a nurse and I work with patients who get very aggressive, very agitated, who like to start throwing things and getting crazy. Me, I'm not putting my life on the line. I'm going to call security, I'm going to follow protocol, and I'm going to keep my butt away. If you don't want something, if you don't want to listen or cooperate, okay, I'll just take the follow protocol. I'm not going to risk my life. For what? I'm not going to play the superhero. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough position to be in. I mean, on one hand, you have the stylist, you've completed someone's hair, and even if they're not, satisfied with the product, for her to just get out and leave, I mean, that's unacceptable. And then for her to turn around and mace this hairstylist is absolutely, unacceptable just because you're not satisfied with the work that she's done. Y'all both grown. Y'all should have came to some resolution. Maybe it was a reduction in the how much you paid her, or maybe she attempted to fix what you did not like, and then y'all go y'all separate ways. But for it to get to the point where you're macing someone and putting your life in jeopardy, where you could potentially go to jail over a hairstyle, is ridiculous.
Because you didn't have to mace me. My whole thing is, if you wanted to fight, you could just fought me. Like you, 2, 3 times my size. I was already in my mind trying to calculate how I'm about to break this big bitch down. I'm like, she is big. But I'm like, you know what? I remember my martial arts. They told me how to. Hey, who was that? Is that the door locked? No, sir, who was that? Lock the door. The door is locked. No, lock the door. Lock the door. I heard lock the door.
She was talking all heavy about the martial arts skills. She thought a big girl was coming back to finish her off. She got scared real quick.
It's like, who are these people?
They just walking up like the purge. Listen. All 3 of them.
So please hit the bush. Why they looking over here though? Do y'all see this?
They break through the window, man. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been paranoid all day. I've been getting phone calls. Things are real. Thank you. I've been getting phone calls.
Damn shame. Got that stylist scared for her life now. Like I said, I mean, who wants to get pepper sprayed? That definitely is a dramatic experience. But again, like I said, that's why you gotta vet your clientele. And all money ain't good money. When you start seeing certain red flags for certain customers, you gotta cut it. Again, like I said, all money is definitely not good money.
Y'all, I'm so fucking upset right now. Tell me why I just left my motherfucking hair appointment in the fucking rain. If you're in Houston, you know it is storming right now. Literally storming. So y'all, I dropped $300 on the install, right? It was $150 for the install. I got her to color the wig because I have content to do. And then it was the same day type of feel, whatever, even though I booked last night. Y'all, I get to the place.
I just got to comment on this. I don't know if it's just me, but what is up with these? I mean, what type of nose rings is that she got on? That's some exotic type nose ring she got in. Man, it's very distracting.
Number one, I had to write the girl. I had to DM the girl for the fucking address because she did not send me the address at all. Is that a hole? There's a hole in my stocking cap. Anywho, she didn't braid me down. This was not included a braid down. This was not included a wash and blow dry. None of that. So anyway, fast forward, y'all. I get to the spot. I get in. Everything seemed cool, right? She got another person in the chair and another one waiting. I was not tripping because I got all day. I really do. So next thing I know, y'all, she get a call. And I guess it's from her nigga because whoever the fuck she was arguing with, it better have been her nigga the way she just wasted all of everybody's time and her own money. So we can all hear the conversation because it's damn near on speaker. It's not on speaker, but it's loud enough that you would think it is on speaker. You can hear the nigga in the background talking about, bring me my car, bring me my car, bring me my car. You da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I'm studied with my head down trying not to be nosy, but at this point she going back and forth with the nigga, and I'm just hoping and praying to God that she don't cancel our appointment. Y'all tell me why the nigga had Ubered to the motherfucking suite. I mean Ubered to the suite. So a nigga came to the nigga man to man, which I ain't never heard of. Told the nigga that she is pregnant before the bitch could even tell him that she was pregnant. I guess she was gonna try to lie and say she was pregnant from him, but the nigga had already told her nigga that, hey, she pregnant, she putting the baby on me, but I don't know whose baby it is because she fucking with both of us. Yeah, as soon as the tea started getting hot, she told all of us, all three of us that was in there, like she was apologizing and shit. She was like, y'all, I have to reschedule y'all. I'll send back y'all deposit, woo woo woo. Now me personally, I ain't gonna lie, I asked her for my deposit right then. Like, I asked her for my 150 at least, I need at least 100 back because I had to pay 100 just to book. So I need that back.
Again, this little video is a little bit off topic, but this is why I always advise you to stay away from these young intern stylists. They always got some type of excess drama going on. It's never professional. Again, get you a stylist with less than 10K followers on social media and make sure they over the age of 40 to try to prevent things like this.
Time my cousin fought her stylist.
Now, the question I have, I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't blame her for possibly putting hands on her stylist if this is what the product she delivered. I mean, god damn, look how big these braids are. I'm not an expert, but I know this don't look right. This ain't right. Now, the only question I do have is this. Was that from when she got her ass whooped by the stylist, or is that from the breakage from the braids? That's the only question I have. What caused that?
This is why you don't go to a stylist different from the one that you normally go to. Let me set the scene for y'all. I went to this girl that I found on Instagram. She's not the girl that I normally go to get my locks done, but my girl's out of town. Cool. I go to her. Everything seems cool. Now, one red flag to me was the fact that we were in her house, but I ain't want to judge. I'm an esthetician. I know this suite rent is high. So if you doing hair out your house, I get it. So I go to her house. Like I said, she cool. We chopping it up. I hear a knock on the door. And this wasn't just a regular knock. This was like a bang, bang, bang knock. But of course, this isn't my house. So I'm just, I'm on guard now because it's a bang, bang, bang. Y'all, why did this girl run in and start attacking the girl who was doing my hair, talking about, B, you think you could just F with my baby daddy and I don't do anything about it? And I'm just sitting there in pure and utter shock, like mouth to the floor. It took me a minute to process because I'm like, no, this is not happening to me. Stuff like this literally only happens on TikTok. I've never encountered anything like this before. Like, I was shocked. So I'm just sitting there watching them going at it.
They're knocking over chairs. The dogs are jumping in because the girl had dogs. The dogs are jumping in. They just going at it. After I picked my mouth up off the floor from being shocked, I run over to go break up the fight, pull the girl off her because the hairstylist was getting hurt. She was getting it handed to her. Now, if this was my normal hairstylist, I probably would have jumped in because me and her locked in. But I don't know this girl, so I wasn't about to jump in. Not to mention, you mess with somebody baby daddy and you thought you was gonna get away with it. You do the time. I mean, you do the crime, you do the time, like SpongeBob said. So I break up the fight, all that. She puts the girl out of her house. It just was crazy. It's really hard for me to even rehash what even just happened because it was just so crazy. She gets the girl out of her house and she looks at me and says, yeah, boo, we gonna have to reschedule. I'm like, obviously. So this is the aftermath. My hair is not done. So this is just to say, don't go to new hairstylists that you don't know, clearly. And y'all, why did I just make that whole story up? And why did y'all just listen? Because y'all all messy AF. And y'all just so nosy. Y'all just wanted to hear a story about somebody fighting. I had to go pick up my kids from school, so I had to leave my hair appointment in between. But y'all messy AF for stopping and listening.
I ain't gonna lie, I really believe that. She had me there until the end. But like I said, situations like this do happen in real life, as we just saw with the other girl, where her baby daddy pulled up on her. This is a common occurrence in this new hustle culture when we talk about these young stylists, especially ones under the age of 30. They bring, number one, a lot of them are unlicensed. They're doing work from the house, so they ops and everybody else know where they live. So you have situations where people just randomly pull up with the smoke and drama. That's why it's best to, as a client, to just stay away from people who do business out of their house, especially if you don't know them. Like, I mean, I don't even know why you would even go to someone that you did not know, you met off of Instagram, and then be comfortable going over to the house in the first place.
Oh my God. Have you heard this story?
Stylist attacked in her home after a client refused to pay for her braids. 30-year-old Stephanie Samuels is behind bars facing several charges, including aggravated assault.
Latasha Dickerson told me she spent 9.5 hours braiding a client's hair last weekend. Instead of the client paying $200, she physically attacked the hairstylist, leaving a bite mark and bruises on her arm.
Please be careful of who you let in your house.
Latasha Dickerson has been braiding hair for more than 20 years. Dickerson told Fox 13 she offers on-location services or has clients come to her home in North Memphis.
It's not about the money or the time. I just like making people feel good.
Dickerson says Stephanie Samuels has been a client for 17 years. Samuels came to her home to have small, extra long box braids done last month. This cell phone video shows how Samuels' hair came out after 9.5 hours of braiding. Dickerson says she charged Samuels $200.
She gave me $50 and said that's all she had right now. That was it. And then she was like, I can't give you nothing else. I got to pay my mortgage.
Dickerson says she was at a loss for words, especially because Samuels is a childhood friend. She says she wanted to work.
We got to pause there. So she's been going to this lady for 17 years, sat in her chair for 9 hours, and knowingly only having $50 to give this woman. Absolutely insane. And then winds up attacking the stylist. Again, like I said, that's why not only for clients, but for the stylists, you just can't be having people come to your home. Again, but I mean, I don't know. I can't even say that because when you think about it, 17 years, they had a prior personal relationship. So this is absolutely wild that you would even do this to your stylist for 17 years, knowing you did not have the money.
Work out a payment plan, but the unthinkable happened. Police say Samuels bit Dickerson's right arm, pepper sprayed her, and pulled a box cutter on Dickerson while her children were in the home.
When she pepper sprayed me, I just started hollering because I just, just hit my head and I'm like, ah, and I just like this right here. And then this when she started swinging back and just attacking me. I'm looking like, what is she doing? And she got me down and she started biting my arm, like her whole teeth prints is in my arm.
Dickerson says Samuels took the $50 and ran out.
When you're trying to help your community, people just trying to take advantage of it. And when you're trying to put good in your community, people don't care. And it's just like, she didn't have I'm sorry. She didn't have to do it. She didn't have to do it.
Dickerson says she was looking forward to using the money towards Christmas gifts for her children. She advises hairstylists to request a deposit and have clients pay up front before starting the service. In Memphis, Sierra Jordan, Fox 13 News.
Absolutely nasty work. And to think that this young lady would throw her life away over $200 is absolutely insane.
Hairdresser tries to fight
Let me give
me.
y'all this story time real quick about how my fucking hairdresser is fucking trying to fight me right now. So, me and my hairdresser, this person has been my hairdresser forever. Like, this is the only person who do my hair. Like, they did this. They are the only person to do my hair, besides this one other person that usually do my hair on my birthdays, but this person is literally my hairdresser. So, Friday, I get my hair done by them, y'all. And now, they have been doing my hair for free for, like, 3 hairstyles that I've been having, okay? We had agreed, or I thought we agreed on a service for a service that they had offered because, as people know, probably I do makeup. So I do her makeup, and the agreement was I do her makeup when she needs it, and she'll do my hair when I need it, okay? Now, again, this has been going on for other hairstyles prior to this one, okay? So just keep that in mind. Friday comes along and I am getting my hair done. My appointment was changing. The time was taking forever. Mind you, I was only getting this frontal done and some bundles added, okay? On her site, it says that that process takes 3 hours. So keep that in mind too. She picks me up to get my hair done, and it's her and her mother. She has to do her mother hair. She did that kind of quick, so I'm not even complaining about that. But now it's time to do my hair, and she's doing my hair. And it is becoming late at night, and I plan on going outside tonight. So, like, I'm like, come on, girl, you know, like, hurry up. So, it's like 11. My friend comes to pick me up because we're going outside. It was like 10:30. I'm about to skip some shit. It was like 10:30. She told me, you know, it would take 20 minutes. So, I'm like, okay. You know, by 11, I'm outside. You know, my hair can be done. I'm outside. It is now 11:30, and I look at my phone, and I'm like, you know, hurry up. When I tell her to hurry up, y'all, she gets to going off, okay? She says, don't fucking rush me. If you want somebody to do your hair that don't care about their hair, how their hair looks, go ahead. The fuck is you dumb? The issue dumb kind of took me, and once that happened, I just was like, you know what, just stop playing with me, you know, like, don't talk to me like that. I don't really play the dumb, stupid type of things, you know, I don't really get into that. She's dead ass violating me, y'all, like, and I'm telling her, like,
Okay, we all know that this definitely happened in New York for sure.
stop playing with me. I'm like, she called me stupid or slow like 5 times, and I'm like, yo, stop calling me slow. She's like, she don't care, she don't care, she don't care. So at this point, you don't get to take a picture of my hair. I'm out. Like, deuces, I'm leaving. She finished my hair, I leave. When we leave, she gonna say, cash at me that money you owe me. I laughed and I walked out. Like, what? Where did we discuss money? You know what I mean? Like for part 2. Like, what?
Yeah, we don't even need a part two. She really drug this whole video. I mean, this was already janky to begin with. This whole you do makeup for me and I do hair for you. It was all some, like I said, some jankiness from the very beginning. Again, like I said, if she knew that she was going somewhere at a certain amount of time, she should have clearly communicated that to her stylist in the beginning so they can make sure they're on the same page to avoid petty nonsense like this. All in all, like I said, it's just, as you see, sadly, a lot of people in these videos are under the age of 30 or just about. Best case scenario, as I advise all the times in these type of videos, get you a stylist over the age of 40, one that probably has a kid or two in college, so they gonna be there on time. They're gonna be about their business and make shit happen because they want to get paid. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you ever had a story with your stylist where y'all came to blows? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.